blast off from the Spacement in Los Angeles, California. We have, not only do we have a couple of Canadians to round off our Canada Made Weed Legal Marathon, they are also married Canadians.
Can you believe it?
It's Matt.
Thank you.
Hey, thank you.
We did it.
Julia Hladkowicz and Matt O'Brien.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hladkowicz.
I like how you paused on my name and not hers.
know.
You
O'Brien,
railed her
am
name,
I
Matt.
getting that? But yeah, you just worked so hard on Hladkowicz, then O'Brien's,
You did great.
a sad afterthought. But Julia Hladkowicz, what is your Twitter name? Because you're not imposing that upon people, that last name,
no,
right?
it's at Julia Comedy.
There you go.
Easy stuff.
Very clever, yes.
Right.
No other Julia is doing comedy.
No, I'm the only
That's
Julia
the only
doing comedy.
Yep. That's a great way to, you got to define yourself and make it happen.
Right.
Make yourself the Julia. Thanks for being here, you guys.
Thanks for having
Thanks for
us.
having us.
Yeah, it's
What a day.
What a big
yeah,
day.
I've never, met a couple through social media before.
Really?
Yeah,
Ever
you're
in
my
your
first
life?
couple. Yeah, I don't think
What
so.
do you mean meet
There's
a
so
couple
much
through?
pressure.
Yeah, I
did
guess
have,
so.
We kiss?
Because we, it was all kind of came together through Twitter. You guys pointed out that you're a Canadian when I
Yeah.
said we need some Canadians for our Canada show.
Yep.
And I appreciate you reaching out.
Yeah, I was very hungover when I sent you that. So it was the first thing I did in the morning. Somebody tagged us in it. And they're like, do you want to do this? I'm like, yeah. They're like, Doug? Hello?
Can we?
I know we've never met before, but can I do your show?
Yeah, well, people write to me that all the time.
I imagine,
But this
yeah.
was, motivated by, I asked for it.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah, you
can't
asked
complain
for
that
it.
it
You asked for
happened.
this, buddy.
I said, we need some Canadians,
Yeah.
We weren't sure if the Trailer Park Boys were going to come through.
We need to
Right.
follow the Trailer Park
know.
Boys, too.
Tommy Chong was in and out and in. We didn't know what's
Was
going on
he
with
here?
him. Yeah, he still might
Shit.
show up.
He's just behind us right
Is he
now.
here right now? They say if you see one
Sorry,
Tommy
man.
Chong, there's 7 more in the
Yeah.
walls. There's a bunch here.
But we did get a soft pledge from Seth Rogen. Even though he can't be here today, he's saying that he would be willing to do it sometime in the future. So.
That's nice. A nice soft pledge.
Soft pledge.
yeah.
I can't wait till I'm famous enough to soft pledge.
See, are we
things
hard
and
pledging
everything.
right now?
Well, that's what
This is
You
a hard
guys
pledge.
pledged so hard
We're
for
too
this.
hard.
Real
I
hard
could have
pledge.
made you go through like what do they call it when pledges in college?
Yeah.
Oh.
And when
I could
they
have done some hazing,
Yeah.
Hazing,
some
initiations.
initiation
Like a
rituals.
cutting our hands in blood and
Oh my
shaking
God! I
on
can't
it.
believe I didn't get some blood out of you guys before
We
let
should
you
have.
come
I'm
We've been
still
bleeding
young.
all over the green room. There's some blood in there. We always
Yeah.
leave blood everywhere we go.
I just whipped out my tampon.
We worked it out. We made it happen. You guys are here. You're still married because that would have been embarrassing.
Yeah.
Imagine we
You
break
guys
up today
up
on
in
this
between. Well, I'd love it if you broke up on the show because
yeah. Good
that would be
ratings.
pretty exciting for this capping off what's been a really fun. A fun event for me. It's just flown by.
Yeah. We were watching earlier with
Oh
Tom
wait, I should
Webb and-
remind you to smoke. Earlier
we should
today,
do
I
that.
was reminded by
Oh, right.
producer of the show to not forget to smoke. So I'm going to do
Are
that
these
as
all
well.
the same?
It's a sativas called Northern
That's nice.
Haze. Has been put into most of.
This one looks a
most
little more
of these
complicated. Do I
items
pull
here.
this out or I
This is
just do
weird.
it? Oh,
You
there's
just
the
do
thing.
it. There's a hole for the carb, but yeah, you don't have to do anything
right.
else too fancy.
Listen,
with it.
I'm not a big pot
are we
smoker,
choosing?
so
Okay,
what am I
well,
doing
We
here?
appreciate you smoking it all for the sake of the show. But yeah, just put that over that and that and that. You can have your husband show you.
Well, no, I don't need a man to show me how to smoke marijuana.
Wait, but you asked me.
I know. I'm sorry.
How do I change
that's
this?
nice.
How do I change this tire? Well, all you got to do is, hey, you don't have to mansplain it. Just fucking tell me with straight.
It's
Talk.
every day, Doug.
I don't smoke from these little num-nums these
Yeah,
days.
yeah.
I
Num-nums?
always,
You get some pre-rolls.
oh, like,
Is
yeah,
that what you're
I take
smoking?
hoots from little vape pens, or
Oh,
I take
yeah.
a small little edible.
Or
or
I'm
something.
bad. I don't know how to roll, so I have one of those little hammocks that you put.
Yeah, he's a little
and I
hammock.
get my little hammock out.
Okay.
a little
can't.
hammock.
Yeah, we're both new to I didn't start smoking weed till I was like late 20s, like 28, 29. So Like we still call it hoots. I think
Call it
that's a dead
hoots.
giveaway.
I thought hoot was the act of taking
Yeah.
a hit.
That's
It
a
is.
hoot, but I feel like people don't say a hoot if they've been
say hoot.
smoking
No,
it for
but
a while.
I loved it as soon as I heard it.
Hoot.
Hoot.
I thought I knew what it meant.
Right.
It's not a
And it's
Canadian
pretty-
term, is it? Is that? That's
hoot?
no.
I don't think I've heard it.
No, just taking
There's
a
certain
hoot.
Canadian things I say down here that I just don't know. Like people are like, what? Like what was the one? Pylon.
Oh yeah, you call it traffic cones here.
Traffic cone.
Right, you call it a pylon.
Friggin' pylon.
Pylon.
No, here pylons when there's somebody at the bottom and everyone else
Pylon.
jumps on.
Pylon.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
a pylon.
Country's
Yeah.
fucked.
I smoke.
If somebody said to me, "Hey, could you help move that pylon?" I'd be, "Move it. I'm going to jump on top."
Look at the pylon.
Yeah.
That pylon.
So that's great. You're married and you have similar weed smoking habits, which is that you just kind of do it occasionally, like
Yeah.
We're
for
like-
special. Like, do you do it before you go to the movies, or before you watch a
Just like
movie at home? Or,
Yeah, at home. Like
We're big smoke weed at the end of the day and then watch like the Great British Bake
Yeah.
Off people. We've been watching that
a
heavily.
lot of
My
great.
God.
Paul Hollywood.
How
I'm
much
sexually
Great
attracted
British
to him.
Bake Off is there?
A
There's a lot.
Like, it's like an ongoing series,
Oh yeah.
and so you can go back and watch all the old ones, but it's still going.
Yeah. There's like we've honestly watched 3 or 4 seasons so
Oh yeah, we
far.
plowed through it. Have you seen
And they're
it?
an hour
I have
each.
not.
it's a lot.
Probably the reason I haven't seen it is because I really, if I put on the Food Channel, is it on Food Channel?
No, it's on PBS.
It's on PBS.
Okay.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
If I put it on
British
PBS, I'm just going to be stuck there watching PBS all day long.
Yeah.
Right.
Even
That's-
if
which
I
is
put
why you
it
do
on
it
for
at
a few
night.
seconds.
Yeah.
Is what I was going to
Use a
say
little
about the
nighttime
Food
treat.
Channel. It's not really true about PBS. I could
Yeah.
probably walk
You can
away.
binge PBS so easy,
What
man.
else is
I
on
could walk
PBS?
away. I could walk
Coronation
away.
Street.
Yeah.
know.
And you heard Big Bird retired.
He's done.
Yeah, there'll be somebody else in the costume doing it, but
Oh, they're not retiring the puppet? Is he a puppet? Because
Big
there's a
Bird
person
will-
in it?
Big Bird will still exist.
I don't think that counts as a puppet, though.
It's a
It's a man.
Muppet.
It's a
More of a
man
costume.
puppet.
It's a man puppet, so it's a
man
Muppet.
It's a full body puppet.
Yeah.
Is that what Muppet stands for? Man,
Man
puppet?
puppet?
Why isn't there a Muppet? Why isn't there a woman?
Oh, that's true.
puppet?
Whippets?
I'm leaving.
That's too close to whip it.
I'd have to say maybe Janice from the band is my favorite Muppet.
Oh yeah, it's
But,
just a Muppet.
Sorry, I'm really getting into this whippet topic.
I feel like I keep taking
really
small
doing it for me.
moves.
Look at this. It's a pimp.
Oh, they said it's a
Yeah,
pimp.
we call
a
that
pimp.
we call that the Lebowski, and it gets knocked over
That's
frequently. And
Yeah.
right, how long have you lived here?
It'll be 2 years in January.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
And when we first moved here, we went looking for the Lebowski bowling alley because we're like, you
Did
know.
we?
Well, I did.
Oh, okay.
And
yeah,
apparently they tore it down.
yeah, it's not a thing anymore.
sucks.
Yeah,
That's too bad.
Because
Yeah.
the magic of Hollywood wasn't lost on us when we first. Because when we first moved here, we're like, let's go see Hollywood things, and now we've been here.
Now we
a
live
little
in
bit.
Hollywood, and
Yeah,
it's just
right near the Walk of Fame.
cleaned.
it was a
Bad
real
stuff.
bowling alley that had that kind of design on one of the walls inside, but the outside was art directed by the movie, like those stars on the wall.
Right.
Were just put there for the movie. So it was really just kind of a really boring looking bowling alley.
Yeah, it probably would have been depressing, I imagine, to actually go see.
Yeah.
But it's
Yeah.
fun to go to things.
I like a good
Right.
bowling alley.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
let me think. Let me
bowling.
think of something you can go to while you're here.
What were we looking for the other day?
We were thinking about going to the pumpkin patch.
Oh yeah, I don't know. That's not a Hollywood thing.
That's not a
There's a
Hollywood
real
thing.
nice pumpkin patch around here.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Beauty.
So
I
we
thought
were
you were
thinking-
like there was this famous pumpkin patch I was supposed to know about.
No,
But
this is just.
apparently Elon Musk was at this pumpkin patch
Oh,
the other
yeah.
day.
That's what
Did
they
he bring
say.
his-
That's how you know it's a good one.
Yeah.
Did he bring his flamethrower and ruin everybody's day?
He's just exploding pumpkins all over. Oh man.
He can do whatever he wants. He can walk into my house and punch me in the face. Also, I love
you're
that
inviting that to happen.
rocket launch happened the other day. I love that there's just one guy in town that we're just like, oh, that's Elon. Like that rocket launch happened. They're like, Elon,
Crazy Elon.
that fucking rocket.
Rocketing
Get
launches.
outta here.
Launching rockets. There we go.
That
That's what
rocket
people are
launch
gonna
is
say
wild.
when Bubbles shoots off his rocket. To do a callback from the previous episode.
I laughed, but I didn't
I know, I
understand
laughed,
the
but didn't
reference. and
understand.
I was like,
You guys
Oh,
were
geez,
on
I'm
board.
hitting the
You're
table.
like, Bubbles, that sounds fun.
Knees.
Michael Jackson's chimp. That's what you thought I was talking about.
Well, that's right. Is he still alive, Bubbles?
No,
Yeah.
they only live 7 minutes.
Chips live
Chips live
Yeah,
7 minutes?
7 minutes.
You really got to get a lot in those 7 minutes.
You got to you got to
That's
shoot.
a lot of sign
You got to
language
shoot
to
them out.
teach.
You got to film every scene you need them for. Send them on their way. That's why Lancelot Link is the action in that is so repetitive
Yeah.
because they couldn't get the monkeys for more
There's
than
just a
7
pile of
minutes
dead
at a time.
chimps outside the
Oh,
studio.
No.
God, it's been 7 minutes already.
Now I'm sad.
7-minute chimp. That's
In
a
your
show.
adventures in dabbling, you guys, have you ever smoked with anybody famous?
Smoked
Anybody you
weed.
can
Scott
rat
Thompson?
out?
Yeah, Scott Thompson. I
He's
feel
a
like we
good one.
smoked
He's been on
weed
this
with.
show.
I love
Yeah.
Scott Thompson.
he's-
Very dear friend.
I
He's a
believe
lovely
he's the
man.
only kid in the hall that I've smoked with.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
that's
You?
us too. You, that's a good
That's
one.
number 2.
Oh, okay.
Signing up.
That's a fun
To the
answer.
host.
I like that answer.
I don't know.
Oh, remember at SF Sketchfest where Michael, was it Michael McDonald from Mad TV?
Oh,
That
yeah.
guy's pretty
Yeah.
psycho.
He's been on this show too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was very
Yeah.
nice.
I feel like I've
cool.
just been like around famous people while smoking.
Right. You didn't get right up in their
Yeah,
face.
but it wasn't like them and I.
You didn't,
just the
you
two
didn't
of us.
shotgun a hit with each other.
No.
When we first moved here, we lived in Santa Monica a little bit, and I saw Robert Redford walking his dog. That's
Yeah,
pretty close.
that's kind of like smoking
You
a
know
joint
what?
with
I
him.
wish that had just been your initial answer because that's a great story.
Yeah, he had like an orange neck. It was really weird. I really got in. I got in there.
Just the neck.
But just the neck
Just
was
the
orange.
neck.
Yeah, and it was like it was
Because he
really
doesn't
weird looking.
sunscreen his neck.
And that was my first big celebrity I saw when I moved here. So I was like staring at him way too long.
Yeah.
He could feel it. Like he did this thing where he kind of like away from me. I was like, I'm staring at Robert Redford too long.
He liked it.
Yeah.
He
likes
probably
it.
doesn't get as many looks anymore, you know?
People are looking.
People are looking at his neck.
I'm looking at necks. I'm always looking at necks.
Now I'm looking at your neck. I can't stop. Too many necks.
Who's got the best neck?
I don't.
This
Please
goes to the whole
don't
studio.
stare at my neck, everybody. I'm very self-conscious about my neck.
Just my neck.
I'd like to do a little segment we do on the show called Marijuana Know Something.
I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
do want to
Are you guys
know.
good at like problem solving together? Are you a good team in that way? Or are you just both
I think so. Yeah.
No?
want to do your own thing?
We can try together.
Let's do one team and then one solo.
Oh, we're all just gonna try to figure it out together.
Oh, okay.
Oh, God.
I was
Let's
just
all do it.
trying
Too much
to
pressure.
see. Yeah, don't worry about it. It's
What are you
not.
smoking on?
There's no. It's not like we'll cut you
wanna try
off
this one?
if you get the question
I
wrong.
want to. How do? What's? Oh,
These are
sorry.
tough questions.
Let's hear it.
Is
Lay it
kind
on
of the
me.
premise here, but
Sister.
they are Canada questions.
Perfect. That's where we're from.
Special for today,
This one's a lot more.
Is this
the
one
day where weed's legal.
I don't know about that one.
It's a little strange
Yeah.
to deal with.
Too
but,
wiggly.
But I enjoy it so on occasion. There's that other one, that other little one down there, that dark one.
Yeah.
That seems like it's fully loaded.
This one's neat. Oh,
Ready to
look at
go.
it.
Oh wow. Did I?
I feel like,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
feel
you
like
gotta-
You can do
suck
vape
You could just
tricks
keep
with
going
gotta
after
suck it
that
out
one.
more.
Yeah.
See this one? I feel
I'll
like it's
smoke
kind
to
of all
that.
bunged up.
Yeah, that happens.
That's okay.
That's when they pass it to me, and I do my magic.
You hoof on it real hard.
I hoof it. I go to hoot it, but then I end up
Then you
hoofing
hoofing
it.
it.
Hoot?
Yeah.
No, hoof.
See,
Yeah.
a hoof is like a large hoot. 'Cause you gotta suck real hard
Hoof sounds like a Canadian
You're
thing.
right. This is
Just-
really.
it's real
This
packed in
needs
there.
this needs a hoof.
I think I fucked it up because I was taking the poles were too small because I was a scared baby, and then I impacted it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Is this a gavel?
Yeah.
Oh, I bet you can smoke out
And
of
it's a
it.
pipe. Yeah. It's both.
100%
I don't
not how you do it.
Don't look at me.
Oh, that one's too scary. This is too scary. That
See,
one's
you
too-
got
I
it
just
going.
hoofed the shit out
you
of it.
hoofed it so
Yeah,
hard.
yeah, I hoofed it so hard. So it'll hit now if you want to try that one,
All
or you
right,
can move
cool.
on to a different one if you choose.
Yeah. look all. I feel like.
Or
everything-
whatever you want to do.
I just eat
I'm not,
all this.
yeah, just eat it right out of the jar.
Cool.
Save a little bit for me. I always like to take some home with me.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying this Northern Haze. It's pretty nice.
I haven't figured out which flavor I like. We just
Yeah.
buy it. Just whatever's cheapest.
I don't even think I've ever bought weed in my entire life. It's always someone else that's bought it, and I'm like,
Are you
can
one of
I
those,
have
huh?
a bit, and I'll give you $5.
I bet you guys are a real big hit with the comments section right now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Are they going to be rude?
I've never bought it. I just
things
mooch.
hardcore weed smokers love to hear.
No, I I still
I
pay
never
for
pay
it.
for it.
No, I didn't say I didn't pay for it. I pay for it. I just never bought it. Like, cause back in the day, I was scared. 'Cause
Oh, like you give people money when you take.
Yeah,
some,
so like
okay.
they'll get the weed and I'll give them
Yeah.
money. I mean.
But also, I buy it, and we're married, so it's like you're buying it.
Exactly.
Look how I dug you out of that
My
hole.
money.
Look
Good
how I
job.
dug
Look how
that-
you
out of
dug
that
it.
hole.
Wait, what was the statement you made right before she said that, though? What did you say?
What did I say?
Yeah.
What were we talking about?
You said something that.
We were talking about hoots and hoofs.
Yeah. I don't
That
know.
was the last bit.
Oh, aren't we playing a game?
Oh, we're getting a question game. Is this the question game?
Canadians eat more of this food than any other nation in the world.
Poutine. I would say poutine. No, wait, but no
Wow.
food? Potatoes? No.
Wait, poutine isn't food?
Well, I mean, it's
Oh, you
it's
mean
a gathering
like
of
a
foods.
yeah? It's like it's an ensemble.
But
It's
what
a
else would you
quartet.
call
It's a
it?
trio.
It's French fry. I mean,
I mean, it still falls under the category of food
yeah.
because you
Are
eat
you looking
it, right?
For
Are
like
you
a single food.
like a single food?
Well,
or-
I only have, I don't know the answer myself, and I only have the card in front of me to go from, but it says Canadians eat more of this food than any other nation in the world.
I don't know.
A
dish. So it's not-
thank you.
and the poutine's a
We got
dish.
this just in.
But
It's a
where,
dish.
where else in the world they don't even have poutine down here really, which blows my mind because America's
You
such
guys
a
have disco fries.
yeah, that's stupid. That's a waste of
It's a
time.
dumb version.
Yeah,
I don't like it. You need the cheese curds. You need that squeak.
you need those squeaky curds.
We got this. Yeah, we'll.
So,
Is that the answer?
So who's gonna tell us the answer?
I got it on
Oh,
the
you
next
know- oh,
card.
I
I just
see.
haven't looked at it, and I'm just trying to weigh in with the if there's anything else other than poutine that would make any sense. It seems more Canadian food-wise than anything else.
I don't think
Maple
this can-
syrup?
Yeah, maple syrup. Man, does that count as food? That's more of a condiment, isn't it?
That's not a dish. That's for sure.
Dish.
Yeah.
Well, you could pour it on a dish and just
Yeah.
lick
Right,
it.
you can't. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it's not. My
Maple
my
syrup's
grandma's.
not a dish.
They drink a
famous
lot
maple
of
syrup.
They drink a lot of Slurpees in Winnipeg. I'll tell you that much. They're the Slurpee capital of North
Because there's
America.
nothing to do in Winnipeg except
They're also the murder
drink
capital. I heard.
Slurpees and murder people.
Yeah. Still haven't been to Winnipeg yet.
No, to Winnipeg.
Thank you, Winnipeg.
Here we go.
Okay.
Winnipeg, more like
Here
lose-a-peg.
goes,
I'm
here
sorry.
goes the answer. Here comes the answer. And apologies
God, I'm gonna
to our
barf.
friends in Winnipeg.
This is
Kraft macaroni and cheese.
Right. Very good.
that. Yeah, makes sense.
Wow.
ever
Why is Canada so into it?
I don't know. It's called Kraft Dinner, KD, and it's dinner. It's just like one of those shitty like mac and cheese boxes with the
freaking
neon
delicious.
powder.
Very
It's
good.
good.
Yeah, no, it's very good.
Kraft dinner with ground beef or Kraft dinner with hot dogs? Ooh,
Yeah, just
mama.
chuck a few doggy doos
Chuck some
on
doggy
there.
doos in there.
Have a hoot, chuck some doggy
Yeah.
doos,
All right.
hoof it back.
Hoof it hard.
That's the answer. And we'll be back with more. One more segment, or two more. Wait, yeah, two more.
Uh-oh.
It's not a tumor. We'll be right back. Hey guys, have you been having some problems getting your mojo going? It's nothing to be embarrassed about. I know lots of men who've had problems with the motion of their ocean. Sexual performance issues are more common than you think, but thanks to science, ED can be optional with 4hims.com. 4hims is a one-stop shop for hair loss, skincare, sexual wellness for men. They connect you with real doctors and medical-grade solutions to treat ED, and you can get it without leaving your home. No waiting room, no awkward in-person doctor visits, and then the products are shipped directly to your door. Just answer a few quick questions and chat with a doctor for confidential review. Try Hims for a month today and get started for just $5 while supplies last. See website for full deets. This would cost hundreds if you went to a doctor or a pharmacy. Go to 4hims.com/DougED. That's forhims.com/DougED. 4hims.com/DougED. Make sure you go to whatever I was telling you to do, no matter what it was. And thank you for joining us. It's Canada Made Legal, Weed Legal Day. We're celebrating here in the Spacement with Alicia's going to do some hot topics in a second.
That sounds sounded like it was right in my ear.
I'm so sorry about that.
It's Tommy Chong? No.
Yeah. But yeah, we're here with Julia and Matt, who are married and Canadian. Two firsts on this show, I think.
Yeah. She just patted my crotch.
Never heard a married couple, and we've only had a half Canadian couple, I think, when Cheech and Chong came by.
Oh, that's
Right.
But yes, Alicia's going to tell us some. She's been doing the news all day and doing a great job, but there's still more to talk about. But I got a couple more Canada questions for this game we played, Marijuana Know Something.
It's a little thing for everything.
So we'll all try to,
ready.
Alicia will try to help us figure this out. You guys should just know this, though, I would think.
I hope so.
This might be a trick question.
Oh, God.
What is Canada's national sport?
Oh,
Lacrosse.
It's that easy, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Why is
Everyone
that in
thinks
here?
hockey.
Yeah, you think it would be
You'd
hockey.
think.
Right,
But
but
it's
we knew
lacrosse.
we'd have all Canadians on today. If you're Canadian, you
I
know
would have
that
said
answer.
hockey.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So that's the trick of that question?
I
That's
just
the
know
whole
it,
trick?
Yeah, the trick is it's too obvious, I guess.
Too obvious.
So you gotta go with the not
Like our national
obvious.
bird, if that's the
Okay.
next one. It's
All
too
right.
obvious.
The national bird is not what the national bird is, though.
No. See?
It's not,
Whoa.
it isn't what it is?
There's a lot of
yeah.
stuff happening up there in Canada.
It's they just switched it too.
They changed it?
Yeah. It's like
To
a
what
couple
it
years
should
ago.
be or what it shouldn't be?
What it should not
What
be.
it should not be. I don't know. I don't know who decides these
Let's
things.
just say everyone thinks it's a Canadian goose,
Right.
Yeah, everybody thinks it's a goose.
but it's actually the
it's
gray
the gray
jay.
jay. It's a dumb little gray bird.
Not even the blue jay after the team, but the
gray
jay.
jay.
I don't think I've ever seen one in my entire life.
The
in
Gray
Canada.
Jay's the new thing?
That's
yeah,
the
I just
national
tell
bird.
people it's the goose though, because
Goose is better.
I have a fun goose bit.
What,
And I don't
when
wanna give
you're
up my
telling
goose
these
bit.
people this, are you talking to some incredibly interesting people? Why is this coming up? Why is the national bird?
It's a hot
news.
discussion.
It,
It
made,
was news.
It literally
Oh,
made the news.
I see. You bring it up because it's like a hot news topic.
Yeah, I'm
like-
not just yelling it around the Grove,
Yeah.
Lauren.
Was there a vote
Oh my
to
God.
change it?
That's
Or
the
did
thing
they
I
just
don't
do
know. I
it?
If
feel
there
like
was,
they
I
just
didn't
did it.
vote. I should have.
Yeah.
I think you'd remember that.
Yeah.
I only vote for boring things. I never get to vote for.
Fun birds.
You know, you get to vote for
bird.
who's your favorite bird, but you guys have a good bird. You guys have the old bald eagle.
The old
That's
ball.
our
The
nation's
old-
bird, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
I think
oldest
so.
one. Once it dies, you have no national
bird.
bird.
California
Little
gets
bird.
the eagle too, right?
Yeah. Did someone just fart?
No, that was my mug on the
Okay.
thing. I'll let you know when I
I
fart.
think it would be cool if each president could maybe just pick
Pick their own
the
bird?
bird.
Oh, that's a fun thing. We should talk to Congress.
What big disgusting bird would we have right now? What's the grossest bird for that?
Like an ostrich?
You think Trump would be an ostrich?
I'm sorry, we're fucking up the game.
No, it's not an exciting ending because the answer's lacrosse.
It is.
Oh, right.
Okay, yeah. That's what we thought.
Yeah, but now this next one's really gonna get you.
Uh-oh.
Marijuana Know Something?
Yes?
Yes? Yes, I do.
Why do people in Churchill, Canada leave their doors unlocked?
Oh, it's because I do know
She
this
was
one.
first, but you had the biggest gasp.
It's big. Do you want to say yours first?
Oh, you go.
It's because if you're about to get attacked by a polar bear, you need to escape. So if, like, say if you're walking and a polar bear starts trying to attack you or run after you, all the doors are open so you can duck into a house just in case.
Oh, and then the door will be closed
And then, yeah, assuming he's
Immediately
not a
thereafter.
velociraptor in
until
Jurassic
it
Park.
goes away.
Yeah.
Until it goes in another open door and murders that family.
Is that really why it is?
I'm almost 100% sure.
I don't know if that system would work.
I was hoping for a ghost story, but that's a great story.
I was gonna
Old
say, yeah,
Jebediah
it's like
Christmas
Winston,
would come around once a year, see?
I thought it was like if Winston Churchill like came back from the dead and he just wanted to come in for a snack, you'd
Oh,
like,
it's-
let the door open.
Yeah,
for
if
him.
dead celebrities come, they can
Yeah,
enter
because
your
why
house.
just Churchill? Why wouldn't this be a thing that other places do?
Because Churchill's, is it Manitoba?
I
It
don't know
goes,
where
like,
Churchill
north.
is.
I only know it because I don't know if anyone remembers there's this game called Trans-Canada Highway. Trans-Canada? Remember that computer game? And then I remember Churchill was really hard to get to because it was north in Manitoba, I think. I could be
remember.
not making any sense right now, and I have no idea.
Yeah, don't hit his leg with that because he'll kick the whole table over.
Oh, I was gonna hit his
Yeah, that's
penis,
right.
but I won't.
Okay.
I was joking.
No, go ahead and hit him in the dick with it.
Yeah, my penis won't
That's
make me
fine.
react
But
at
I
all.
won't. I was just joking.
Alicia, do you have a guess? Why they leave their doors unlocked?
Well,
You got to believe this one.
his story sounded really compelling.
You see
so
how confident I
it's
seem?
hard to come
Seems
up with
legit, right?
anything else now.
I'm going to change. I'm going to say something different than him. I'm going to say
Okay.
it's because bobcats come in.
Okay.
Cat.
And that's why they leave them open, because they want the bobcats?
Yeah, because
Come on.
it turns out they're worth a lot of money. And that's the easiest way to trap them is just close the door once they're in.
Yeah.
Right. And hope they don't
right.
murder you.
People that want bobcats, they're come on.
Come on, bobcat, pretty kitty. Nice and easy. Why do they sound like that? I'm sorry.
I'm sure you guys are right on this one too.
Does it just say polar bears?
In case someone needs to make a quick escape from a polar bear.
Yay!
Wow.
But that's very gracious.
You really know your Canada.
Right?
But that's very nice that they're all on board with that because it's cold. It would be cold
Yeah.
Right.
in a house with the door open.
Yeah, real drafty.
And
Yeah,
you're like
and that thing
really
would
trusting your
slam all
neighbors.
night.
Yeah, you gotta trust that they're fine and people, you
Yeah.
know. But
Fine and people.
what's worse, creepy person or polar bear? Like that's your toss-up. You're like
What are
some
the
weird
odds of
stranger.
that many polar bears, though?
It must happen enough that you got to duck and roll into old Ronnie's garage.
I
Yeah,
guess so.
it's got to be unsettling when that guy comes to the neighborhood and he's under court order to tell everybody about his sex crimes.
Yeah.
And you're
He has to walk into each house and then tell them. Can't knock on that door.
Yeah. Maybe they shouldn't let sex offenders in Churchill just because of
But
that
could
door
you then just barge into people's houses and just claim polar bear and just start
yeah.
eating all their cereal and stuff? Be like, I gotta stay here for a while. There's a polar bear.
that's
after me."
great. That's a great one.
It's like you can't prove the polar bear. You'd be like, oh, it's
Right.
out there. Trust me.
Because then, can they kick you out if there's no polar bear? You know what I mean?
no,
lot
it's
of-
like Starbucks. Whether you pay for something or there's a polar bear,
Everyone's house in
you can
Churchill?
use the bathroom
Right.
for as long as you want.
I hope that at least once somebody robbed a house by dressing up like a polar bear, though.
See, that would be.
That would be
That
so
would work.
good.
Right into somebody's house. I'm being chased by a polar bear. Where's the bathroom? I have to shit. Oh, look at this. We got a little instrument for dabbing got left behind here. And I, of course, picked it up by the wrong end. Alicia's here with Pot Topics. Oh, do you want to take a hit first?
Oh, well, I mean, sure.
I didn't time that very well. She's going to be telling us about stuff that's going on. Oh, here we go. Now
Is
she's
this
ready.
the point in the show where you suck your finger?
Yeah, I don't.
You said, oh, there we go. Like that's
Yeah, like-
normal.
I had some of that stuff on it.
I was like, yeah, I'm
I
like,
was waiting for the jingle for you sucking your
do
finger.
we all suck our fingers
Yeah.
now?
Here we go.
I'll suck
Fingers
my
in.
finger. Yeah.
It's time for Pot
I
Topics.
don't like this game. My finger was like salty.
Don't suck on your finger.
He did it. What am I, a rude guest?
I'll suck. Yeah, if the host is
If the
sucking
host
your
is
finger,
sucking on
then
your
you suck
fingers,
your
then you
finger.
suck on the
yeah.
fingers.
You guys don't have to do everything I do.
All right.
For your benefit and mine.
What do you want us to suck on in here?
No.
Just that big old rubber pipe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we do this one?
Yeah.
Oh,
We
yeah.
can do it.
It doesn't have anything
packed.
in it.
Yeah, we got to put
Is it
some in
because it's
there.
too wobbly?
There's
Jobbly?
some ground up stuff, but you could also just, jam a
God, this is
nug
way
in
too
there.
intense.
What's this?
that?
We love to waste weed on the show.
Oh, Jesus.
That's stuff you just spray in your mouth.
Right in your
and
eyes.
sometimes it's just jump.
Did that make that noise?
No, when you pick it
I
up
heard-
and say, "What is this?"
Was there like
Here,
a...
hand it to him, and
I made it
if you
noise.
say,
I don't
"What
know.
is this?"
What are you talking about?
Say, "What is this?"
What is this? See, I heard that. I thought that came out of the top. I was like, this thing's crazy.
How did I not hear
Where's the
that?
battery?
You didn't hear it because you were so excited about Jumbo.
Jumbo.
Yeah, and
This
Yeah.
feels weird.
I don't know. You
Does
got to
this
read
make
the
it-
fine print on the Jumbo because some of it's just CBD and the other one gets you
Jumbo.
high.
But
I
that
like
bomb's
CBD.
really nice.
That seems
just that that
nice. Is
one-
this the same material that is?
Yeah, but this is
But
just.
this looks like you're sucking on a
This
dildo.
is thicker. Yeah.
I don't like this. Too floppy.
But I mean, if you're in a pinch or you're like laying down or something, I guess that's nice.
Like a bendy straw.
Yeah, it is a
It
bendy
is like
straw.
a bendy straw.
See, you
What a
can
nice time.
guide it. If it's in, you could hide this in your jacket, and then like one of those wine bladders.
Oh yeah, and then you just.
Yeah, and then but then you got to deal with the
And then
smoke.
your armpit's on fire.
Did you ever have a kid in high school that at the back of his class smoked weed and then blew it into a garbage bag? I had at least 2 kids at my
No.
high school that did that.
In a garbage
They
bag.
were legends.
Wow.
He smoked weed at the back of class, blew it into a garbage bag, and then went outside and went, "Fuh!" And then like all the smoke came out.
Wait, what? Is he blowing into the garbage can?
Or
all
garbage bag.
A garbage bag.
But you'd think
all
that
class
like,
long,
you could
and at
smell
the end, he
it,
just
but the
pops
teacher
bag?
never knew.
This is what the high shopping network would be like. Describing the
I don't
item
like-
for a
why
little
am I
bit
doing
and
this?
then telling stories that have nothing to do with what
This
you're
one's
trying to
not good.
sell. You didn't like it?
No.
We haven't cleaned it in about.
No.
Back you
The
go.
last person to hit that was a Hobbit,
Is that true? Did you have a Hobbit on the show?
long time ago.
Back in
Oh, I
the
just snotted when he said that. Why is that?
Gross.
We did have a Hobbit on the show. Dominic Mongaming was on it one time.
Is that a name?
Who?
Dominic
Dominic. That guy's name is falling down a set of stairs.
Yeah.
A real hobbit.
Yeah, he was great.
Which one is he?
He's
Is he
the one that has
Pippin,
a show
Griffin,
about spiders
Nippin?
on his face.
Wait, was he actually in the show on Lord of the Rings?
Yes.
Which one is he?
The one that's
Griffin?
not Sean Astin.
Slippin?
Yes.
I don't remember.
Pippin?
His name was Slippin. It might have been Pippin,
There was definitely a Pippin.
but I don't know if he was Pippin.
What are the other ones, though?
He was Pippin-esque.
Frodo, Sam, Pippin,
Pippin,
Griffin,
Flippin,
I have no
Flippin,
idea.
Snippin.
Sniffin the Hobbit.
Oh, don't forget about No Tippin.
No, man, he's the
guy.
worst.
The worst
He's
one of all.
stingy.
Out of here.
Yeah.
He's the stingiest Hobbit.
Yeah.
Next topic.
Griffin?
Next, first topic.
Yeah.
So now that weed's legal in Canada, the Ontario Human Rights Commission has announced the guidelines for people smoking at their workplace and at home.
Let's hear it.
The law states that employers must accommodate medical marijuana use for employees who rely on it and may ban them from smoking in the workplace, but must provide breaks so workers can medicate.
Oh, so you can do it at work.
That's nice.
Yeah.
What?
But
But
only.
only on break.
It's like a smoke
Only on break.
Yeah.
Wait, can everybody do it on break, or only if you need it medically?
I think it sounds like you got to have a medical excuse.
Right. Okay.
That makes more sense.
Which
But
is,
still.
just being alive is an excuse for
Right.
But I mean,
medically.
we all worked at restaurants. People were doing that anyway on their
Yeah.
Yeah,
break.
they were. They were doing
Yeah, well, restaurants, you could just say your back hurts.
Yeah, it does.
Because it
And-
will.
Yeah, I worked at a Red
Yeah.
Lobster for 3 years.
I worked at a restaurant where
You
you had
know
to
how
wear
heavy those
high
lobsters are?
heels to work.
That's true.
Except
Yeah.
that I got a doctor's note, so I didn't have to.
Plantar fasciitis.
You didn't have to work?
No, I didn't have to wear heels. So I was because I
Yeah,
had
heels as a
doctor's
server
note.
is
But that's
stupid.
bullshit.
That's a nightmare.
No, that's
I
crazy.
think that's also illegal.
Yes,
So,
call the cops.
I will. It is.
Dear
To
police?
make and it's not like they're
No,
making
I-
the guys wear heels.
I get it. I mean, that's a fun. Is that a restaurant yet?
The guys wear heels.
Like
That's
a
what it's
reverse
called.
Hooters, like an opposite Hooters?
Yeah.
Oh, that's been a joke a million times. We're still
Yeah,
like,
you
what's
Friggin'
donger?
hack.
Yeah, I know. I've just heard people be like, wow, imagine a man Hooters would be dongers or
Yeah.
something.
Dicks. Dick's sausages.
Have we been talking
I'm
this
sorry.
entire time?
What else is up for sale on the High Shopping Channel?
Some beautiful products. Everything's a pipe.
Yeah.
Things that you don't think are pipes are
Yeah.
pipes. Is this a pipe?
Imagine I took off my glasses and started smoking them.
Wait,
That'd be
this?
neat.
Is this the only thing that's not a pipe on
You
the
can
table?
smoke this gavel. That guy is, you put a
And
roach
there's
in his
that
mouth,
one.
and then you can put your mouth on the back of his head, and it's like you don't have to burn your
Well, that's a,
mouth.
that's a
or your
nice
face.
I guess
time.
that's nice.
I kind of want to smoke out of this gavel just because
You
I've
can
been
do the same
yipping
thing
about
with
it.
this guy right here. It's
that's
to
you.
my face.
Oh, it's you. It looks like a cookie.
It does look
I
like a
did try to
cookie.
eat it a couple times. Not gonna lie.
You ever eaten a cookie of yourself?
I bet I have. Yes, I have.
Yeah.
A cookie
Remember
in
the
your
first
own
one?
face?
I don't remember the first one or the last one, but it does feel like it happened twice.
You'll remember the next one now that I brought it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, right? I'm gonna be like, oh, I gotta.
I'm eating it
Last time
myself.
this is gonna happen.
Right.
All right, we got time for one more pot topic.
Well, just to finish,
Yes. How are you doing?
oh man. So to continue that last one, people must be allowed to smoke legal weed in their home or apartments, but landlords can get involved if it constitutes a public health problem. But that's such a vague
What does that
concept
mean?
that it's probably going to be.
Yeah, somebody walks by your apartment and they start coughing, because you're smoking
Right.
weed
You're
in
inhaling
there.
it, or you're lacing your weed with
Yeah.
Which would be
actual
so
shit.
easy to claim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
I guess so.
Interesting
There's
stuff.
going to be some. There's now that
There's gonna be some real
Canada's
problems.
going to go through some things.
Yeah.
There's going to be some things happening up there.
But you know,
I wonder if my parents are getting high right now.
no. Don't think
I
they
doubt
are.
it. They're probably waiting
I
until
wonder
I
if
come home.
Linda and Ed are getting high. Those are my parents.
What's a legit reason to not want marijuana to be legal? To be against it? Maybe like your kids were too strung out on it, so like it makes you feel like it's gonna, like those kids wouldn't have been
Right.
lazy
Yeah.
if they didn't find marijuana.
Yeah, I do think children are the biggest fear.
Yeah. But
Or the thing with, do they have?
it's out of here.
Very authoritative now.
Do they have a way to monitor weeding and driving? Because that's an argument.
Yeah,
So it's
that's
like
a
you
thing.
can't do a little breathalyzer.
That is an argument, but it's also, anecdotally, you never hear of accidents. I mean, I'm sure they exist, but
Right, with
where
high
people are
drivers.
just high, there's always alcohol or
Right.
texting or some other.
That's
I'm
true.
curious if something's going to happen today in Canada. Be like, oh, that was weed that did it. Like one
Oh,
person
sure.
dies.
Anybody that's against it changing is going to, of course, grab
Use it as
the
a
first
scapegoat.
headline of something that went wrong. But things are just going to go wrong because some people are going to overdo it and probably also drink too much while smoking too much and then
Right.
do something stupid. But they'll be at some sort of weed celebration and everyone can go, look, see how dumb
Yeah.
they are.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
they
yeah.
kill themselves. And
Always the same.
it's all silliness. But we got to go. We're done with the segment, Alicia. Thank you for trying.
Thank you.
Thank you for trying. And and have another hit. And stick around, everybody, because the Dab King is standing by for the fourth time today. He and I will be dabbing. And he's just chill as fuck. He's just over there.
That's 4 dabs.
He's all
So
normal.
happy.
Yeah,
I'd
that's
be
him on
licking
4.
the rug.
This is me on 4. It's crazy
Yeah.
the difference. All right, we'll be right back.
It's something that is bigger than me.
Ben LeCompte is swimming across the Pacific to show the world why our oceans are worth saving.
It's important because of the goal to get the attention about the state of the environment.
In this unprecedented journey, he'll face the wilds of the open sea
Then there's a shark.
and risk everything to help save our planet.
Let's do something that no one has ever done before. Let's try. Let's just get out there and collect data.
See every day that's floating.
Now that's a part of the ecosystem.
I love the ocean, so better do anything I can to try to protect it.
The swim.
Mr. Dabs.
Hey, we're back. We're having a really nice time with Julia and Matt. Let me attempt this last name. O'Brien.
Yeah, nailed it.
Matt O'Brien.
Can't believe.
And Hladkowicz.
Yes.
Nailed that.
Julia Hladkowicz.
So
There's an H at the beginning, you guys.
a lot.
At the beginning, we have your name in the credits, floating through space. And people are going to be like, what? Somebody fucked up. HL.
H is silent.
Yeah.
It's a lot. Should have changed it. It's too late.
Wait, what do you mean it's too late?
I don't know.
She's too famous.
I'm way too famous. No, but I've been doing comedy for 11 years, and it's my fucking name. Am I allowed to swear?
Oh.
I do not think you're
Shit,
allowed to
I don't
swear.
know. I gotta fucking look into that. Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah. So it's just it's also my name. I want.
Well, check
there's
out
no other
her
Hladkowiczes out
curse
there.
word laden comedy album, Hladkowicz Live.
It's
phonetic.
spelled phonetically. Ladkowicz.
Live, yeah.
My
Yeah, it's-
self-titled album.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
better to look at that joke than to talk about it. And it's available on iTunes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Matt O'Brien's comedy album, Live in a Basement in Front of 20 People, is available on iTunes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally 20 people.
That's awesome.
Congrats on those albums and stuff, you guys.
Thank you.
What's your Twitter handle, Matt?
Matt_O'Brien.
All right.
Nothing funny about
I
that.
guess so.
I couldn't
Honest
get
Brad.
it straightforward. I tried to buy the Matt O'Brien. I found the guy. And I was like, I'm gonna be $100 for that handle, and he wouldn't take it.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Holding out
Can
for
I smoke out of this or
Yes,
what?
please.
Put some in there. I want to smoke out of that.
How
Yeah,
do
you guys
I-
will look so smart.
But that's how
Put this in there.
No,
That's weed.
But I gotta grind it up though.
Now you guys aren't gonna do dabs with us, are you?
I don't know, Doug.
I think I'm okay.
All right.
I don't know as a
let
start.
me tell you that it's a way to fit in because
No.
half of us are doing it.
I did dabs once, and it was like shoving 2 joints in your eyeballs and then trying to walk around for an afternoon. What did I do? I was in London, Ontario, Canada, and I went to a Krabby Joe's after. That's a bar. It was terrible.
Yeah.
Am I doing this
Is
right?
there a chance that you just jam 2 joints in your eyes
and then walk
and thought that was what dabs is called? That's what dabs is?
That's what it is. That's how we do it up there.
What's the feeling of a dab versus taking a hoot?
It's like I think we figured this out pretty well last show. It's like
Yeah.
taking 10 hoots simultaneously.
Oh,
Right.
so just more.
Yeah, just
It's like a big hoot.
That sounds nice.
So like you're gonna have a heart attack.
Yeah, it's just bigger. It hits you faster. Like hits you in the head
People
faster.
can't see what I'm doing.
He's making a real mess.
I don't know what I'm doing right now.
Some people pass
lot of
out.
spillage.
Some people.
Oh, that's a lot of wasted weed.
Some people run up a lot of steps right after doing it.
Steps. Just exercising.
It's a good
Yeah,
workout.
Can you
wasn't
don't
there
let it
until I
gavel?
find
I
some
can't figure
steps.
this shit out.
See,
I'm an
men
idiot.
can't do it either.
What's wrong?
Does it come out here?
Yeah, give it to me.
Oh, you got if you put it on,
Hey,
that's
give
why
it
it's
to the
spilling.
dab king.
Now
I like how the Dab King is my parachute
Step in
here.
and do it.
A guy named the Dab King will
He's
figure it
the
out.
cleaner, but
That's my
regards
official
to
name too.
all
A lot
weed
easier to
stuff.
pronounce.
Did you work your way up to King, or did you start out
I
Mr. Dabs?
started from the bottom as the Dab
Right.
King.
As the, oh,
Listen, if you just claim a name, people just give you the title as well.
that's
So
how you become
you're
King.
Mr. Dab then?
No, I'm the Dab King.
He's the Dab King.
Dab
Why
King, but you
would-
never,
yeah, why would-
but you never
Specifically the
go
Dab.
as like
Don't
demote me
because
to just a mister.
First name Dab, last name King. You know?
Mr.
Oh,
Dab.
I see. Mr. Dab
Yeah.
King. So you'd be Mr. King.
Mr. King.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Is there a Dab? Is Dab a
Is
last
that what
name?
you put in there?
Yeah, was
Maybe
that
that's
not
the
enough?
problem.
I
Half
don't
of it
know.
went into the tray.
That's correct.
Yeah,
Okay.
we don't need to put a ton in the gavel anyway. It's gonna novelty is
Dab
gonna
King's
wear
really
off
Yeah.
quickly.
taking the reins on this
Boom.
one.
All right.
Yeah.
So
There you
would,
go.
I
This
don't.
looks like it's gonna catch on fire because it looks wood. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like it's,
definitely don't like hold the flame to it for too long.
no, don't
Well,
listen to
there's
him.
so much pressure.
You ever smoked out of a corn pop pipe?
Yep. I have done.
Pop pop pop.
And there's
Corn
no. There's,
cob pipe. Have you ever done a corn cob?
I have not done a
I've
corn
never done
cob.
a
Same
corn
deal.
cob
You really
either.
don't
This is,
want to.
I can't see what
You
I'm
don't want
doing
to
here.
dwell on the flame part. You want to really stoke it with your breath.
Yeah.
You know, like
Oh,
almost
gosh.
like lighting a cigar.
Smoked out of a
Where you
muffin
kinda
once.
A muffin?
Puff on it.
Is that normal?
You want some of this?
Blueberry or
No, it was a raisin bran.
Oh, also, right after you finish
gotta
taking a hit,
second
you have
one.
to make some sort of verdict and then slam it down.
Oh, I should have done that.
weed is legal?
Yeah, let's make it official.
Guilty of smelling your own butt. And
Oh,
I can't
come
think of
on.
anything right now.
Is that a verdict? Is
I
that
don't want to slam it down because then the flames are going to fly out.
That's a good point.
Yeah, nice special effect though.
I don't get any. There we go.
Yeah, you got some.
What's the verdict?
I know all your little viewers are gonna be like, she's not even inhaling that much. Well, I'm sorry.
All your little
You know
viewers, all your tiny viewers.
Come at her, bro.
No, don't. Be nice
Don't
to
come
people
at
on
her,
the
bro.
internet.
That's what I meant to say.
Yeah. I now pronounce you high and cool.
Yes.
That's nice. High and cool.
That's what weed's all about, being high and cool.
Yeah, get high
It's
and
weird.
get cool.
Local mom.
That's the one.
Hold on, I'm allergic to something.
Uh-oh.
Are you actually? Oh no.
Glasses.
Is it to justice?
Wow.
It might be. It might be. Oh no.
I wish you could just sneeze for the rest of the whole show.
I
Okay.
you know what?
Just
Don't,
yeah.
your wish might come true.
And people watching and be like, see, this is what marijuana does.
No more sneezing in my court.
Said not to smash it.
No, I did it just right. Only a little bit jumped out.
Okay.
Yeah, but I want to take a hit from it and then make a verdict.
I was gonna
I'm
say
excited.
confession.
I'm excited about this game.
Mine's already the worst one. What did I say? Something about smelling a butt? I was like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And nobody
I
liked
took
it.
bullets and then I warmed up the crowd for you.
Sure.
Sorry, we all learned our lesson when you got to go.
Exactly.
Have some jumbo. Oh, jambo.
What's that stuff called again? Really? There we go. That's a really far button on the soundboard.
In a calm, low, stressed, relaxed setting. That's here.
Yeah, you put.
Spray 2 times in mouth. Effect should begin within 1 hour. I ain't got that time.
Yeah, that takes too long. That's a long time.
You just
Jumbo.
resort to reading this shit?
Yeah. Wait, what was your verdict?
Jumbo.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, that's my
The verdict is Jumbo.
And Jumbo. Oh, I got it written down when our next show is. I should say that before we run out of time because I just got the 2-minute warning.
Oh, no.
It's been a delight having the two of you here.
That's so fun.
We didn't answer any questions from Patreon. I should do that real quick. There was a question I really liked about, when and where was your most memorable smoke session? That was from Ray Dorschner. I'd say mine was that smoke session I just had with the Trailer Park Boys via Skype.
Yeah.
That was quite memorable.
That was great.
Yeah, I don't know what was going on there, but I had a nice time. October 29th is our next show at 12:15 Pacific time. Bless you. There's something going on in here.
There's
We're
some
all
weed
catching
in
something.
there.
That's like government weed.
It's laced with
Sneezing
mind-numbing
powder.
chemicals.
Yeah.
Okay, I went real intense there.
Oh shit! I got to do another dab, don't I?
Yeah.
Or did I do one this show?
Another dab will do
I don't
ya.
think
I thought I
so.
just did one.
Yeah, but
No, we should totally do
Yeah,
it.
but dabba-doo.
I'll do another one. The clock is ticking.
Sure is.
Thank you to everybody who joined us for the entire 3 hours. Hope you're enjoying these in separate installments later on Pluto TV. Thank you to Alicia and to Taylor and Matt and Julie.
Julie.
This
Julie,
thing scares me.
It shouldn't.
He's sucking on a vacuum.
It's just like a big vape pen, basically.
It is.
The fact that it's like connected to a power source.
I know. That's the most concerning part.
Well, like your refrigerator.
Yeah.
It's
You're not
just like my
afraid of that?
fridge. Imagine I'm so scared of my fridge.
Why are you so scared?
Not afraid of that.
That was nice.
Soon we're gonna be able to smoke our fridges.
Hopefully.
According to this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Just little nubs coming out of it all over.
If things keep going right.
Smoke
Suck
in your
on your
fridge.
fridge.
Suck on the fridge.
See you guys October 29th at 12:15 Pacific time with pot topics and dabs and fun.